2.
Yo.
Yeah. Make sure we live. Yeah. Okay, we officially live. Welcome back to another episode of the Yaktown. I can't tag you in it through the streaming service. You got to go to the page and share it. Welcome back to another live episode of the Yaktown Don't Back Down podcast. I'm your host, Sean Preston, man. We live here on location at the Yaktown Don't Back Down clothing store. And we got Topp from the clothing brand Fewtcher in the building. What's happening, brother?
What's up, my boy? Thanks for having me, man. What's the deal?
Yeah. How your day going so far?
Cool, man. You know, same stuff, man. Chilling, taking it easy, designing.
Yeah. I see you got the new jogger fit on.
You see it, man?
Yeah. With the trabs on.
Man, with the trabs.
Shout out to JG, Chiefy Trab.
That's my man.
Yeah. So, man, tell us a little bit about your background, where are you originally from, and what was your childhood like growing up?
Well, I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
I moved up here to Michigan. I've been in Michigan all my life, though, so I don't really say it. Back and forth, kind of.
Okay.
But, yeah, I'm from the east side of Pontiac.
East side in the building.
I played all the sports.
Man.
Pontiac Northern High School.
Man.
I went to all the high schools, man. I got kicked out. I even went to Avondale Alternative.
Avondale Academy.
Yeah.
Say you was everywhere.
I was everywhere, man. I was everywhere.
Okay.
But yeah, like my upbringing, I had a good childhood. Shout out to my moms and my
Shout out to
pops, man.
moms.
They still in my life. You feel me?
Sweet.
Yeah. So other besides, Renard, rest in peace. Everything else sweet.
Rest in peace, Renard.
Everything else sweet.
Okay, so speaking to the youth and the next generation, like you said earlier, we need to get focused on them. Like, why you feel like that?
I think we should get focused on the youth because they the future.
Right.
I mean, they running it. You feel me? This is their world. You know how it was when we was coming up. So I feel like if we help them, we ain't have no help.
Right.
We ain't have the
We had to
resources.
figure it out.
Yeah, we got to figure it out. So it was like, so the resources that they got now, I think if we was apply and help them push some of their ideas, because don't nobody got no better ideas than these kids.
Yeah,
like honestly,
yeah.
I feel like even with me being a designer, I got an ego when I'm in the designer room. That nobody got a better idea than me. Everything is agreeing when I say it. So I feel like if we help them to become something, we could see some real millionaires around here.
Facts.
We could,
Facts.
I think if. I don't know. It's like the term I hear it a lot. Gatekeeping.
Yeah. Me and Condra, like we talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like that was one of the questions that I asked him.
Right.
Gatekeeping.
Right.
People wouldn't feel like people gatekeeping if somebody said, "Hey, all right, I'm in this lane. I see you want to do clothes.
Yeah.
Come on, I got you
for sure.
Yeah.
That's why it is at the end of the day, we are competitors, everything competition.
Facts.
But like when you see young kids coming up under us and they got doing the same thing we is, I think it's important that you try to breathe on them, holler at them, see what's going on, see if they need some help, see if you could point them in the right direction, something, anything. But I feel like we ain't not connected with the youth like that. For real.
I totally agree, man. Like I feel like it is needed. I feel like they kind of want it, but we got to find a way to approach them where they are.
Why it's early. They respectful right now. When I do pop-up shops and I'm out and about, these kids show me mad love. So, I show it back when I can, but they show me mad love. They let me know that they tapped in. So when I'm not tapped in and they be like, "Oh, you the future, I see your stuff," and I'm like, "Yeah," and I don't know who I feel bad. Like, "Oh, this is how they recognize me and I don't recognize them." So, I feel some type of way at the end of the day when that specifically thing occurred. You know what I'm saying? But so, like we just did a couple pop-up shops and they was reaching out, man. They ready, they hungry.
Yeah.
They hungry. They gave me a little spark. You know, after the pop-up shop, I got the I got the swerve. You feel me? So I definitely feel like as adults and older generation, we should definitely tap in with these kids and help these kids for sure.
Facts,
For
facts,
sure.
facts, facts. Being in Pontiac, you got anything you want to add to that, or that was it?
I mean, other than if you see me out, if you follow me on social media, if you young, you want some pointers on any type of fashion tips, man, just holler at me, inbox me. I'm going to reply. I'm going to pop back at you and tell you, best
Yeah,
thing I know.
yeah,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure. So just if you see me or you on Facebook or whatever, Fewtcher Bill, get on me.
That's what's up, man. We need people
Yeah,
like that,
for
bro.
sure,
For real,
sure.
for real, for real. So, being in Pontiac, man, and very active on the scene, what do you feel like would be the next thing that could take Pontiac to the next level?
And
Pontiac. I keep saying Ponty. It's Pontiac. Everybody may correct it's Pontiac.
what they be saying?
Cause I be saying Punny. They like it's Pine.
Yeah,
Pontiac.
Pontiac.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But the next thing I feel like that could take Pontiac to the next level, inventions, creations.
Yeah.
I think if we get more inventive drive, more tuned in with technology,
Yeah.
more tuned in with agriculture, more tuned in with real estate, and make headlines with it, push at it. Just plant the seed. You might not, you got
Talking
kids
that talk,
behind
bro.
you. You know what I'm saying? Just
Talking
plant the
that
seed. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like could take Pontiac to the next level.
Being innovative. Like one of my T-shirts, it say ideas change the world, bro.
For sure. For
And that's-
sure.
I'm big
For
on,
sure.
like you said, being innovative, pushing the needle. I feel like that could be a thing that take Pontiac over the edge. I remember I was having a conversation with someone earlier in the year. They used to say like Pontiac helped put the world on wheels. And Pontiac was established as a city, and it was built on the car brand Pontiac, right?
Yeah.
And they used to say we build excitement. So I'm like, man, wouldn't it be dope if they brought the car back Pontiac brand, but made them electrical vehicles?
Oh yeah.
I think that'd go crazy.
Oh yeah, that'll go
Yeah.
crazy. I mean, like technology is the future. If you ain't with technology or anything with technology, you go get lapped. That's the future. You gotta tap in with technology. You gotta have that tool in your belt as you're an older adult. Don't get mad because you don't know how to work a phone or you don't know how to set your Wi-Fi. You
Right.
gotta learn. You better learn because that part of your brain, if that slip, it's like
Yeah. We got some comments. Jen says she liked the fit. Jen from
Thank you,
Souls
Jed. What's up,
Rose.
my baby? Shout out Soul Rose.
Shout out to Joe King. Joe King is like the biggest Pontiac supporter.
Oh
Yeah, Joe King be on
Shout out Joe King.
Shout out to Joe King. He be on everybody's stuff, man. He need to get like a key to the city or an award or something.
Oh, Joe.
Joe.
King.
Yeah.
For sure. He definitely be supported.
Big facts. So I saw you behind the camera, man, a few years back doing interviews. Will we see you behind the camera again doing interviews?
Yeah, of course. Interviews is a part of my brand. It got me into designing actually. What happened was I started off going around giving interviews, free interviews. I was charging. I was actually paying on my pocket.
Wow.
I was going around anybody who had a brand, rapper, just anything. If you want to interview, book it. You know what I'm saying? So at the time when I started, I was getting real buzz around the city. I merched my brand. I merched it. So
Yeah,
that's how I
yeah.
got into fashion. I merched my YouTube show.
So your YouTube show was called The Fewtcher.
Yep.
Sweet,
Fewtcher. Yep.
sweet. So you say you're gonna get back
Oh
behind
yeah,
the
for
camera.
sure. I'm definitely gonna pull out the camera. I'm definitely gonna get it more active on all social medias. Like I got stuff. I'm human. I got stuff I gotta go through before I feel like I'm ready for the screen and everything else. But yeah, for sure, I'm definitely about to get back to it.
Okay. Man, you probably one of the most outspoken people, man, I've seen on social media. Like you don't hold nothing up, man. Where that come from?
Because I was bullied.
Okay.
Bullied, man. I'm a product of my environment. So when I growing up, I was black, dark skinned. I used to always get females, and I used to always be dressing. So you know what I'm saying. growing up, I was a target.
Okay.
Yeah, I was a
And
target. I was a target. I was getting bullied everywhere. People fighting me over that girl, the way I dressed, something. It was always something, but I embraced it at the end of the day. I was like, yeah, this who I am. I'm one of them ones.
yeah,
For
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. So outspokenness came from being picked on. I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah, that's what happened with my yeah.
Okay. I always hear most people say that Pontiac doesn't support Pontiac. Like, what's your thoughts when it comes to that statement? And do you feel like that applies to your brand?
No, cause I'm gonna say it like this. This is why I don't feel it. Pontiac definitely support.
Facts.
Pontiac support. If you doing it, if you doing it right, they're going to come. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the most liked person in Pontiac. I wasn't Prime King or Valley Victoria. I wasn't even in school like that. But I was just always myself. I think that's what it was. Wherever people met me or wherever I was at, I was myself. So, you know, and then I got a personality, so that just stuck out, and it was always with me. I always been like this in school, though. If anybody that went to school with me ever since then, they'd tell you I was the same way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's how I feel about that one, though.
Yeah, I think Pontiac supports as well. I think. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you about the Pontiac. They say popularity.
Yeah.
It's not no popular thing, bro. Like if you don't have product, you can't be popular with no product. Like
Facts.
I tell you that firsthand. Like it's no such thing as they only support popular people. Who's being popular at 35?
Yeah. And I be like, man,
who's
I don't
being
even,
popular at 35, bro?
I don't even want to be known as being popular. Like
Right. It's cringing. It's cringing when you think of it, man. Like what you mean?
I just want to be known, like long term is I got to the money.
Yeah,
I got the money.
You discredit my work when you tell me they only do it because I'm popular.
Yeah.
And I feel like that it's a gift and a curse too, because people will see that and they might feel like I got too much or he might have sold too much or a lot of people buying and stuff, so I don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate people with that mind frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that, man. It's like I'm trying to feed my family like everybody else.
Facts.
That's it.
Facts.
That's the only goal.
Facts. So
yeah, that's the only goal with that.
So your brand, you were saying like you merged your brand off your YouTube channel, right? Like where did that inspiration come from? Like what happened? What made you say, you know what? I got this YouTube channel. Now I'm about to drop this T-shirt, this crew neck, this hoodie, or whatever you dropped at that time.
Driz.
Chris Kelly.
Yeah, shout out my baby Driz.
Yeah.
One day we was just working, man. You know, I had shout out Anthony McFly too. I was down there at Burbs Network. I was
Shout
part
out
of
to
the
the
Burbs
Burbs.
Network. Yeah, shout out to them boys. And one day we had all the battle rappers around. We was shooting a mini movie with me, Mac Myron.
I seen that.
Will.
I seen that.
We was all doing that, and Driz had his camera. He was like, "Man, why don't you just start interviewing, man? It's gonna be good. It's gonna be right." But at the time, my name was already Fewtcher Bill on Facebook before I started. Like my name was Fewtcher Bill on Facebook probably about 7-8 years, and nobody really paid attention to it. I just put it at Fewtcher Bill. You know what I'm saying? And we was like, "What we gonna name it?" I was like, "The Future." There it was.
Nice.
There, that's how I was born, right
Nice.
there.
Nice.
Yeah, so I give shout out to Driz too. He was a hell of a producer, definitely a work buddy. You know what I'm saying? But it did, and I definitely will work with him again in the future for sure.
Shout out to Driz and the Yak guys.
Yeah.
What do you feel like sets your brand apart from others?
It's marketable.
Marketable.
What I mean by that, like you can book me for a church event. You know what I'm saying? The Future is marketable. It's not. You don't have to worry about not knocking nobody who got brands like Dark Soul or Baby Gangster or something like that. When you competing with me and that's the name of your brands. You lost. I'm more versatile. You know what I'm saying? It's censored. That's how I felt. sensory, catchy, and it's marketable at the end of the day.
Yeah, the way you spell it is definitely
Yeah, yeah,
definitely
for
marketable
sure,
for
for
sure.
sure. Yeah, like, and then I'm like, and then I understand I understand my position where I'm at. I really was going on like, um, a 80% promo, 20% product. That's why I never used to keep clothes because I was always promote. I'm like, I'm gonna promote my brand more than I am go
Put it out
push it.
there.
You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Because I wasn't. I'm not gonna say I sell out every time. Yeah, I sell clothes here and there. I had a run for sure. I had a hell of a run with the socks, but you know. You got to be good with your money. You got to be smart. You don't want to have a pile of product that you can't do nothing
Get
with.
rid of. Yeah.
So I just kept pushing. I'm like, when I feel like it's time to sell clothes, or I need to push the clothes, or I want to drop, and I'm going to do it. Because at the end of the day, I want to be worldwide. So I'm not in a rush to catch,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
everybody around here. I'm not trying to be the famous local clothing designer. I don't want that title. If you want it, you can have it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm trying to go worldwide. I want future banks. I want future football fields. You feel me? I'm like, I want to put this everywhere I can at the end of the day.
Nice, nice, nice. And we gonna speak on what you was just talking about, like the future of the brand later. Um, how do you approach the design process for your clothes? Like, what's your creative process like?
My creative process when I'm in the mode. Let me see this. Okay, say for instance, it's a jogging suit, right? It's a jogging suit going around called denim
Them
tears.
tears, yeah.
So you seen the patches and the logos, right? And I don't know exactly when they established that specific design, but I got designs like that go way back. But it was just with the Thunderbolt. So I just really rebranded this jogging suit. I can show you pictures where I dropped it 2 or 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I just really rebranded the jogging suit, but I went in thinking like, okay, this is what it is. I had to get the placing. The placing is the key.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If you place any type of logo the wrong way, it's going to devalue the product. You can't place anything anywhere.
I got so many T-shirts in my basement,
Yeah,
bro. Where I'm
you
like,
don't understand that.
I can't. Yeah, this got to go in this box.
Yeah, if you don't understand that, you got to be real good with placing. So I was beating myself up. I got a OCD disorder where
Yeah,
it might not look
yeah,
right,
yeah.
straight.
If it's just like a tad, it could just
Yeah.
be like a little slant. It don't even be that bad. But to me, I'm like, I gotta get rid of it. Like,
Right,
it damn
right.
near gotta be perfect.
Right,
like
right,
that.
right. So it was the placement. I had to relax myself. I knew I had some good, and I didn't want to rush it. So I studied it. I looked at it. I went and looked at competitors, how theirs look. I
Yeah,
went and looked
yeah.
at denim tears. Shit, I'm like, okay, yeah. And I went back and looked at mine. It's like, okay, so what I'm about to do? I just, got it in order. I cut it. I did everything, but probably cut the F's out. I didn't do that. I had to cut it for that, but I did everything. The press, the heat. You pressing these, the heat go tear you up from the presser. You feel me? Like it was like, yeah. So it was like a process. It definitely was a process. I messed up one. I didn't give up. You can get a block, and you can go from a design and be like, you know what? I'll try again later because I did it before, and I left it sitting there for 3 years and came back to it. So it can happen when you like, all right, yeah, I'm through with it. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that works.
Nice, nice, nice. So, I've seen you collab with other brands in the past. I know we did a collab as well. One, are you big on collaboration? And then two, do you see yourself doing any other collabs in the future? Or why are you so big on collaboration, I should say?
Cause I like the network. That's one of my things, and I'm gonna show love to where it's due. If I like your brand, your wave, man, I'm gonna show you. Look, you got a nice product. Let's get some money together. Ask anybody. That's how my networking is. Everybody. You don't have to collab with me. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to actually do that. I done been told, yeah. I done been told, no. It ain't no hard feelings, cause you might not see the vision I see. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go. But I got some collabs coming up with the young dogs. Like I said, I'm about to reach out to the young community, man. It's about
Nice.
to get I'm about to be everywhere with it. Yep.
Like our collab.
I think collabs is important in
Yeah.
fashion.
Yeah,
It's
I only
important. People
got
don't
one.
like it. Some people don't like it though. Some people don't like it. It
It's-
teach you business.
It teach you business. Like for me though, it's hard to trust people.
Right. Yeah,
So
for
that
sure.
that be my thing. Just trusting people. But like our collab that we did, bro, that's the only collab I've done in 5 years. This year
Yeah?
number 6.
Wow.
So in 6 years,
Wow.
I only
And
got.
it was a hit too.
Yeah.
It was a hit too. Yeah,
And-
for sure.
One of them, like one of the shirts, I don't even have. Like I didn't even get to get one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, they was selling out. I
Yeah.
was sending them everywhere.
Yeah.
I think I only had one, and we did like 3 different designs.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
But I want to get better at collabing with other brands this year myself. Like you said, going on a media run earlier. Like I've always just been in my own little corner. Just doing my own thing, not focusing on everybody else.
Right,
But it's
right.
like in doing that, I've kind of hid myself.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
for sure.
shut myself
for
out.
Sure.
From other places. So now it's like I gotta go out and meet people and build relationships with people.
Yeah, for
you
that
know.
next level.
Yeah, and that's-
because you don't reach a certain status. So now, if you think other bosses is about to come look for you because
Right,
you're a boss
right,
now,
right.
Yeah,
It's not
you
gonna
gotta
happen.
go out there
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Yep,
So
yep.
that's what I'm working on in 2024, man. Is just expanding my network to other brands and other people, just to see how I can make something dope. Because ultimately, that's all I want to do is just make something dope. So we was just talking about like your future plans for the brand. You had mentioned a bank, a football field. Like, where do you see this brand in 5 years? Where you see it in 10? Where you see it in 20? However you want to put it together. We gonna get out of here too, bro. I know it's hot as hell. We sweating like a mug. Y'all, it's so hot. Like we literally in here sweating. I'm telling you, like we in here dying. Like the heat is on hell.
Yeah, but it's straight. Yeah, it's straight. It ain't cooking us in here for
Hey,
sure.
we get cooked.
But I see the brand. Yeah, of course I'm about to be a millionaire. There's no question. I just gotta apply myself at the end of the day because I got $1 million brand, man. I feel
Yeah.
like personally I do got a good thing going on. That's why you don't really see me too wild no more, trying to ruin it or anything like that. But yeah, I think 5 years a millionaire, 10 years, 10 millionaire.
yeah.
15 years, 15 million. I'm going after that money, man. I
Yeah.
have no problem
Yeah.
with nothing else, nobody. I move as a free spirit everywhere I go. I feel like I'm welcome, and I show love to everybody. So yeah, man, I got that millionaire mentality.
Yes, sir.
I
Yes,
can get
sir.
money with anybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For real, yeah, but yeah, for sure, yeah, that's what it is, though.
Yeah. You got anything you want to say to the viewers right now?
Shop with the Fewtcher, man. Y'all see me, man. I got these new jogger suits I just dropped, $100 flat, man. But other than that, man, y'all stay positive out there. Y'all,
Yes, sir.
y'all stay positive, stay at it, stay networking, stay busy, man. You're gonna get one life to live. You don't want to waste it being a sucker, man. So just go ahead, get that money, man.
Yeah.
Focus up. If you got a business and it's not working the way you want to, don't ever give up, bro. It's simple, because it's a buyer for everything. It's a lane for everybody out there. You just gotta find it, and that's the term of swimming with the sharks right there.
Yes, sir. Where can they find you on social media?
They can find me on social media at Fewtcher Bill. All across. I'm the only Fewtcher Bill that spell it FEWTCHER. BEL, so you could be, as soon as you put that in, it's gonna pop right up anywhere. You can find my clothes at 121 North Saginaw at the
Shout out
248
to
spot.
the 248 hot spot. Shout out
yeah,
to Lee.
Yeah, for sure. So you could definitely find it up there, and yeah, I'm about to take off, man. Y'all tap in.
This has been another live episode of the Yaktown.
My baby
Don't
said
make-
it's
cooking in here, man. We in here sweating like
What
crazy.
happened? What happened?
Like I don't know. Like I don't know if it's that or the in the back, but I don't know how to control it at all. I don't want you to be uncomfortable, bro. That's
yeah,
that's,
for sure.
That's what it is. This has been another episode of the Yaktown Don't Back Down podcast at the Yaktown Don't Back Down clothing store, man. Make sure y'all tap in, get our newest release, our Valentine's Day collection. Pre-orders in this Saturday, January 27th. You know the link is on my page. Shout out to Topp for being here. Shout out to the Fewtcher. Until next time, man. Y'all know how we get down. This Yaktown Don't Back Down. Let's get it.
My baby said-